And it's the Pistons to start out. And a look at the starters for the Pistons. Ball is out there with Torrey Craig. Then there's Richard Hamilton. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Williamson in at the 3 spot. Here's Hamilton. No good there with the step-back J. Here's Bird. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Got a decent look at it, but sometimes the shot just doesn't go down.
Hamilton up top. A floater. And he lays it up and in. Hamilton's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Pistons.
And dependable at running the offense. Billups just understands his teammates depend on him to get them involved.
Pass to McHale. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. He's not there.
That's good from Hamilton.
And Hamilton just constantly working his tail off. Excels shooting it from mid-range. Just always on the move, constantly working off screen.
Now here's Parrish. And it's Williamson with the rebound. The Pistons with a quick start to this game. Hamilton the pass to Billups. Pistons passing it around. Wallace against Bird. Just 3 to shoot. Wallace kicks to Craig. Pistons working now with a new shot clock. Hamilton outside. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Celtics.
And even against defense as tight as that, you almost expect him to still bury those.
On the wing, Bird. In the corner, McHale with it. Pass to Parrish. Second shot opportunity. They shoot again, and McHale finishes inside.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
Down low, here's Wallace, and Wallace slams it in.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Guys, they're not backing off at all, are they?
Now, here is Ainge. Pass to Bird. Over Williamson. And Bird with the basket on the assist by Ainge.
This is how automatic Bird is. All he needs is the ball, and instantly that shot is gone.
Now here is Hamilton. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Craig can't get it to go. Celtics trail by 3. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Ainge the pass to Johnson. Parrish with the screen on Billups. To the paint. McHale inside. Wallace covering. And it's sent back by Wallace.
Wallace, clearly a great shot blocker. Add another one to his tally.
Outside Billups. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Hey, bringing that postseason intensity, so critical. You know, these plays can change the trajectory and outcome of a game.
Now here's Wallace. Craig sets the screen for Hamilton. Over Ainge. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by McHale. Wallace the pass to Williamson. Hamilton outside. Craig sets the screen for Hamilton. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Craig can't get it to go.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Johnson kicks to Ainge. Pass to Bird from deep three-point land. Here's Parrish, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Parrish is an active big man, someone that uses his size and length well on the offensive glass.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
That one drops. He ties it up.
A double-double machine. Parrish understands his strengths on offense and also works hard at the defensive end.
Outside, Billups. Pass to Hamilton. Trying to end the drought, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
And the Celtics with possession here. Bird outside. And it's sent back by Wallace.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
And it's Hamilton that time on the assist by Billups. Billups has got 3 assists now in this one.
You know, the fact that Chauncey Billups is such a great decision maker is why you want him running your club from the point guard spot.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Now into the lineup for the Pistons. Number 8, Darvin Ham.
Ball stolen. Pass to Williamson. Outside, Billups. Back to Williamson. And here's Hamilton. Hamilton can't get that one to fall.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
Campbell, he's checked in for Williamson. Billups against Johnson. Bird dishes to Johnson. Pass to McHale. Shot clock at 6. Campbell grabs the board. The Pistons leading. Outside, Billups. Good D by Johnson.
He took it up strong, but the defense was ready for it.
Great play by Bird to set it up. And this game is tied up now.
And Bird gets a lot of love for his scoring ability, but he's also an outstanding passer for his position.
Pass to Hamilton. The shot from 20 feet away. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's on Danny Ainge. He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. The first one falls. Austin making some changes. Walton comes in for McHale, and Wedman subbed in for Ainge. And Detroit with a change here too. Hunter's checked in. Hamilton hits both of them.
He's about as calm as you can be at the strike.
Boston trailing. Johnson surveying the floor. Bird left side. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
Out left to the wing. Stolen by Bird. Here's Johnson. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. Seasting, he's checked in for the Celtics.
And with Dennis Johnson, you know you're going to get tenacity and intensity, especially on the defensive end. He mucks things up out there.
Now, here's Hunter. Wallace kicks to Hamilton. To the wing right side. And here is Hunter. Lock at 6. Pass to Hamilton. 3-pointer. Goes back up. Campbell's shot's good.
Boy, cleaned the glass nicely, and Campbell put it right back up and down.
Seasting passes to Walton. Walton a screen on Hunter. Back to Walton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. First trip to the line for him here.
At the line for 2, Bill Walton.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw missing.
You know, what makes Walton special isn't just his physical gifts, and there are many of those. It's how well he uses those gifts. He's smart with his body and makes moves he knows will be the most impactful. He's an efficient, smart, highly skilled player.
And he sinks the second. And here's Hunter. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Trailing by 2. Pass to Milicic. Here's Ham. Releases. The rebound by Walton.
Yeah, but the hand in the face. It's critical that you contest his shots every time down the floor.
Here's Kite. Campbell defending. Steps back. Here's Seasting. Good on the 3-point shot.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Out to the right wing. Back to Hunter. Here's Campbell. And it's Kite with the rebound.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Now here's Gordon. Pass to Wedman. Here is Seasting, covered by Hunter.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Kite. Lays it up off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Celtic lead.
Boy, I love Eric Gordon as a combo guard. He's a multi-talented player who can play either guard position.
The Celtics making a switch here. McHale's checked in. Chauncey Billups checked in for Detroit.
Substitution on the court.
We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter of the game. Hunter on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And yes, a nice assist from Billups. Billups has got 4 assists now tonight. Celtics leading by 4. Here is Seasting. And here's Gordon from outside. It's rebounded by Ham. 51 seconds left in the first quarter. Hunter on the wing. Over Gordon. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Love the energy on the offensive glass. Milicic understands how to keep plays alive.
Pass to Wedman. Here is Seasting. He's guarded by Billups. Now here's McHale. Doesn't go that time.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots. Give the defense credit there. Normally, that's 2 points.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front, up by 2. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. What do you guys think about the Celtics here in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the floor for Detroit, Marko Milicic out there with Campbell. Then there's Chauncey Billups. Then there's Hunter. And it's Ham in at the small forward. Now, here's Hunter. Back to Billups. With the teardrop. Here's Milicic. Seasting grabs the board. Boston leading by 4. Into the lane. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for 1.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
And that one misses. Pistons trailed by 6. Here's Ham. Pass to Hunter. This one for 3. Redmond pulls it in.
Dismissed the defender right there, but couldn't take advantage.
Here is Seasting. He's guarded by Billups. It's stolen by Milicic. And here's the break. Now Campbell. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Confident play from Campbell inside, using his physicality to find a shot.
Pass to Wedman. Here is Seasting. He's guarded by Billups. Seasting passes to McHale. That shot no good. Pistons trailed by 4. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. And the wide open shot from Billups hits the three-point bomb. Billups has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here is Seasting. McHale up top. Lob pass to Gordon, and stolen by Hunter. Ham passes to Hunter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 8 feet away. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Campbell's got 6. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Pistons.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in the jerseys tonight.
Vincent's checked in for Gordon. And so it's Boston with it. Pass to Vincent. Screen by Walton. Tries it from the top of the key. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, he goes about 7 feet tall. Bill Walton is a nightmare matchup, not just because of his height, but because of his skill, too. Plus, he has a really high IQ.
That free throw, no good. Larry Bird's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for Detroit. Hamilton's checked in for Hunter. Good on the second free throw. Here's Billups. Stolen. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Here's Bird. Here's McHale. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. McHale's got his second basket. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Celtics.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
The Pistons trailing. Pass to Campbell. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Hamilton. Here's Milicic to the left side wing. The screen from Campbell. Here's Billups. The rebound by Walton. Walton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Wedman. Back to Bird. Here is Seasting. Just 5 to shoot. Over Billups. Rebound by the Pistons. Milicic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here is Hamilton. He's tightly guarded. Can't hit from in close. The Celtics with the lead. Pass to Walton. Here is Seasting. Bird left side. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Despite his shooting woes, they're still up. That bodes well if he can somehow get things turned around.
And so Bird will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Pass to Seasting. Here's Wedman, covered by Hamilton. It's Bird, top of the key. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Parrish is checked in for the Celtics. Johnson comes in for Seasting. And the Pistons making a change here as well. Wallace is checked in. And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Boston making a switch here. Ainge is checked in. Williamson is checked in for Detroit. Now Wallace. Ham passes to Williamson. 5 on the clock. puts up a deep three. Robert Parrish comes up with the rebound. Ainge against Hamilton. Puts up a three. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Pass to Billups. They could use a bucket. Detroit, no good that time either. And here's Boston. Johnson in the corner. Pass to Ainge. The three. Detroit with the rebound.
You know he wants that one back, right in his wheelhouse.
Hamilton outside. Going inside. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Hamilton's got 13.
And so cunning on the drive. Hamilton sees an opening and just slashes in there.
Parrish high post. Here's Ainge. Another miss by Ainge.
Blown opportunity there. He's got to have a short-term memory. Forget about that one.
Williamson is screen on Parrish. Outside Billups. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
Count that one. 8 points for him.
I can't think of a shot or move that Larry Bird doesn't have in his arsenal.
Billups with the ball.
Already he's looking at his third foul. I think the coach will probably look to sit him down until the third quarter.
Walton's checked in for McHale. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for the Pistons. Hunter comes in for Chauncey Billups. Wallace, the pass to Craig. The Pistons working the ball around now. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. Pass to Wallace. 4 on the clock. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
Look at Wallace getting in there, getting busy and dirty, making it happen.
For Detroit, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And that one misses.
Wallace, just an unreal defender. An undersized center who blocks shots and pounds the glass like a madman.
The Celtics making a switch here. Vincent's checked in. No good at the stripe this time. His second misses also. Inside. And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Rip Hamilton getting up. Not just a shooter, folks.
Austin with the ball. Pass to Bird. Back to Johnson. Now Parrish. Wallace covering. Parrish inside. Wallace is there. And it's Parrish missing. Hamilton, the pass to Williamson. Can't hit that one. Here's Bird. And they cash in right away with the quick shot. Bird's got 10.
Yeah, you know, when he's not beating you from the 3 or attacking the basket, Bird, very reliable from the mid-range.
Hunter kicks to Hamilton. Here's Williamson. Nice D from Bird. Here are the Celtics with the ball. Johnson right side. Pass to Bird. Screen by Parrish to the inside. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 3 assists in the game.
Tell you what, with his size and soft touch, Parrish is a very reliable option on the inside.
Now here is Hamilton. Misses off the right iron. And stolen by Hamilton. Pass to Hunter. Hamilton against Johnson. Hamilton the pass to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. Over Vincent. Parrish grabs the board. Parrish has got 8 rebounds in this game.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. A reliable option he's been tonight. He's their safety valve for sure.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Jones checked in for the Pistons.
Third team foul. Now to the line for the Pistons, number 96, John Jones.
.35 seconds left to play in the first half. Williamson outside. Craig passes to Jones. Back to Craig. Again, the miss by the Pistons. Boston leading by 6. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Hamilton the pass to Jones. Craig sets a screen. To stop the drought, drains the three-pointer. Craig's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Celtics lead by 3. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court drums. They're measuring up the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Hey folks, first half of Game 5 in the books. It's been a tight contest for the Detroit Pistons.
Guys taking shots from trying to do too much all at once. I think it's jamming up their flow.
Yeah, everyone has to have a role on the offensive end. Share the ball and trust your teammates.
Looking at how the Celtics are doing in this series, guys, a chance for them to close out the series.
Yep, that's right, Ernie. But these games are tough. I mean, those other guys, they're fighting for their lives out there.
Yeah, so you got to get on them early. Come out strong and dominate like I always did. Don't give them the slightest hope.
Well, I, for one, am hoping for a good game. Don't take the hope away from me, Shaq. That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
NBA playoffs, round 1. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. A fantastic game from Rip Hamilton in this one.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Kevin McHale out there with Bird. Then it's Parrish. Then there's Johnson. And it's Ainge in at the 2-guard spot. They're the group for K.C. Jones starting the second half. Now, here is Bird. 6 to shoot. Here's Parrish. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, the size of Parrish is hard to go up against, especially when he's trying to score. That guy is north of 7 feet tall.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. Free throw good, Parrish. He doesn't get the second one. Pistons trailed by 4. Hamilton outside. Outside Billups. Ainge against Hamilton. And yes, a nice assist from Billups.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
It's good. This game is all even. Billups has got 5 now.
Billups is just one of those guys who has excellent feel for how to handle himself on the court, especially in transition.
Bird outside. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Outside Billups. Hamilton kicks to Billups. Back to Hamilton. The kick out to Billups. A miss that time would have put him up. To the middle and stolen by Billups. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Hamilton left side. The rebound by the Celtics. Parrish has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Pass to Bird. Releases. Rip Hamilton with the rebound. And so it's Detroit with the ball. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Billups passes to Craig. Now Hamilton. Oh, good on that one. Good D by Ainge. Here's Bird. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Williamson outside. Pass to Hamilton. Craig sets the screen for Hamilton. Shoots over Ainge. Detroit, no good that time either. And so Bird will bring it up for the Celtics. The lead is 2. Ainge against Hamilton. Kicks it out to Johnson. Parrish with the screen on Williamson. Johnson dishes to Bird. Off target from 3-point range.
Another miss. Not how he wanted to start the second half.
Billups passes to Hamilton. Takes it inside. And yes, a nice assist from Billups.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Now, here is Ainge. Scoreless thus far. Parrish with the screen on Williamson. Bird passes to Parrish. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. The Pistons trailing. Outside Billups. Pass to Hamilton. And the foul called on Larry Bird. That's his first foul. The Pistons working the ball around now. Shot clock at 6. 17-foot shot on the way. Nice shot by Hamilton. Hamilton's got the game tied up here for the Pistons. Johnson, the pass to Bird. Now here's McHale. Great play by Bird to set it up. Bird's got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, you know, the way Mikal is built, long arms, he's kind of got coat hanger shoulders, chest sticking out. I mean, it's very hard, difficult, almost impossible for any defender to bother his shot.
You cannot shoot the ball much better than he is right now.
Ainge against Hamilton. Here's Parrish. Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got 5 rebounds tonight. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here. Here's Billups. He's got 5. Pass to Craig. Richard Hamilton on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Williamson with a screen for Hamilton.
Ainge takes pride in his defensive work now, being kind of pesky, knows how to get under the shooter's skin.
Down low, here's Bird, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Bird.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Bird hits them both. Now here is Hamilton. He's got 23. Wallace with the screen on Ainge. Hamilton with it. And it's Mikal picking him up. And Rip Hamilton gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now here's Mikal. 6 points for him. Pass to Bird. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Bird is a lot taller than people think. He's closer to 6'10 than 6'8, and that helps him inside defense trying to stop him, but got sloppy and fouled him.
Free throw good, Bird.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
The Pistons making a change here. Campbell's checked in. Bird hits them both. Here's Billups. 5 points in the game. Here's Wallace. It counts, and the foul. Robert Parrish picks one up there.
And as one of the strongest guys in the league, that's where Wallace wants to operate, down in the paint.
The Pistons shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And the free throw, no good. The Celtics with the lead. Bird kicks to Johnson. Billups against Bird. Pass to Parrish. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Inside, stolen by Bird. Johnson in the corner. Now here's Parrish. Campbell defending. Now Detroit moving it up. Here's Billups. And the shot falls short this time. And so Bird will bring it up for the Celtics. A 2-point game. Johnson's shot is off. And here's Hamilton, who's got 23. Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. Clock at 6. Pass to Ham. The 3 from Billups. And Boston with the rebound. Parrish has got rebound number 15 here tonight.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. And some changes here for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Redmond comes in for Danny Ainge. And it's Seasting in for Dennis Johnson. Now, here is Bird. He's got 18. McHale passes to Seasting. 5 to shoot. Walton. Rebounded by the Pistons. Wallace has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Hamilton kicks to Billups. Pass to Campbell. Here's Hamilton. Detroit, no good that time either.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
It's clearly been their edge, and in a close game like this, you look for every edge you can find.
Bird misses.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Outside Billups for the lead. Kick out to Hamilton. Outside Billups. Here's the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup. Billups has got 7.
Continuously working in close. Billups earning that bucket.
Seasting passes to Wedman. Bird looking it over. Here is Seasting. Screen by Walton. Can they get it? Rebound by Wallace. Wallace has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's Bird after the basket by Detroit. It's Chauncey Billups with the rebound. The Pistons leading. 1:56 left to play here in the third. Here's Hamilton to the inside. Wallace misses.
Really good work by the defense to protect the rim and alter the shot.
Bird inside. Covered by Hamilton. And it's Bird missing. To the paint. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
Wallace going up hard and strong for the throwdown. Major athleticism.
Celtics trailed by 4. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
A timeout called by Casey Jones. He's ready to talk things through with them. Some changes for Boston. Fields checked in, and Eric Gordon subbed in for Larry Bird. The Pistons making a change here. 1:16 left in the third. Pass to Walton. Here's Wedman. 6 on the shot clock. Walton a screen on Hunter. Will it go? Rebounded by Milicic.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Hunter on the wing. Puts it up from 17. No good from Campbell. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Wedman. Fields with the screen for Gordon. And the rejection by Milicic.
How about the anticipation by Milicic? He could be a force defensively in this league.
In the corner, it's Hunter. Pass to Campbell. Detroit shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. It's Detroit as they end the period on a 9-0 run. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
And we're with you again as our round 1 coverage continues. And on the floor for Detroit here in the fourth. They've got Hunter. Darko Milicic out there with Campbell. Then there's Chauncey Billups. And it's Ham in at the 3, the small forward. Hunter kicks to Billups. Back to Hunter. Fires the 3. Rebound Boston.
For him, it has not been a game to remember, but all they care about is that W.
Pass to Gordon. Lob pass to Gordon. And stolen by Hunter. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The kick out to Billups. From the arc. Nailed from three-point land. Billups has got the lead up to 9 now for the Pistons. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Here is Seasting, who's guarded by Billups. Gordon against Hunter. Gordon inside. Campbell grabs the board. Campbell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. In the corner, Billups with it. And another 3 for Detroit.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Billups has gotten 3 baskets in 7 attempts from long range. Seasting passes to Gordon. Lob pass to Gordon. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Vincent's checked in for Seasting. Vincent the pass to Wedman. clock at 4. Walton is screen on Billups. Vincent. Billups with the block. And they're able to recover. Pistons leading by 12. Pass to Hunter. Shot from free throw range. Rebound Boston. Walton's got 8 rebounds in this game.
And he's trying to shoot his way out of it. You know, they have the lead, but honestly, I think it might help if he'd be a little bit more selective tonight.
McHale on the wing. Down low. Stolen by Gordon. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's McHale. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. There's the lob to the hoop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop.
Well, I tell you what, they've got this team just a step away from being completely asleep.
Gordon, the pass to Vincent. McHale on the wing. Here's Walton. Eldon Campbell with the rebound. Campbell's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Campbell is screen on Gordon. Stripped away. Here's Vincent, who's guarded by Billups. Vincent, the pass to McHale.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
And look at how the hustle game has been going for Detroit.
Really a great job in this one, forcing the issue defensively. Great quickness and discipline combined, making ball handlers very uncomfortable.
And also, guys, they've been showing how dangerous they are in the open floor. When they see a chance to get easy points, boy, they just jump at it.
And he makes the first.
You factor in the footwork and size of Kevin McHale and the post moves he has, really impressive. He's a hard guy to guard.
Larry Bird's checked in for the Celtics. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Detroit. Hamilton comes in for Hunter. He's off on the second. Pistons leading by 13. It's tipped. Stolen by Bird. Here's Wedman. And the rebound goes to the Pistons. Ham's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Hamilton. McHale with the rebound. Here's Boston now. Pass to Wedman. McHale outside. Bird outside. Screen by Walton. Clock at 6. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Hamilton, the pass to Milicic. Rebound, Boston. Now Vincent driving in. Pass to Wedman. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
4th personal foul, 2nd team foul. At the line for 2, Scott Wedman.
Free throw good. Wedman. And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Parrish is checked in for Walton. And it's Johnson in for Vincent. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Pistons leading by 12. Outside Billups to the inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And you like to see this from Milicic, the young big playing big.
Johnson up top, who's guarded by Billups. Here's Bird. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Outside, Billups. Hamilton, right side. Off the mark from 16 feet out. And so Bird will bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 14.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Hamilton outside. From 17 feet out. And there it is for him. Hamilton's got 27.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
Bird. Again, the miss by Bird.
That is not the shot you need to be looking for when you're trying to break out of a slump.
Wallace with a screen for Hamilton. Inside. And it's Wallace slamming it down.
A great finish off contact. Wallace flexing on these guys.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And Bird gets it to go on the assist from Dennis Johnson. He's got 20.
Yeah, well done to finish that one off.
Hamilton outside. Now here's Billups. He's guarded closely. Hamilton outside. It's stolen by Johnson. Nice move. Bird fights for his bucket inside.
Bird able to power through that defense despite the contact. I thought his length helped him out there.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Ainge is checked in for Boston. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. The head coach of the Pistons had some words for his team over the break. He said, "This is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up." He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
All right, Allie, we thank you for that. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Parrish. That shot, no good. Nice defense from Wallace. Detroit with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Pass to Craig. From 17 feet out. No good from Hamilton. Celtics trailed by 14. Here's Ainge. Hamilton with some nice D. Billups against Johnson. Billups kicks to Williamson. And here is Wallace. And Detroit with another turnover here. Ainge with the ball. Pass to Parrish. And it's Parrish finishing it off. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 18 rebounds.
Bam! Parrish with the flush.
Now Hamilton to the left wing. Here's Craig. And the three off target.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
The shot by Ainge, no good. Pistons leading by 12. Outside, Billups. Hamilton outside. Shot clock at 6. Then it misses. And so Bird will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Lays it in off the window.
Ainge beats you all around the floor. He's a three-level scorer for sure.
And so it's Detroit with the ball. Outside Billups. That one's off, still out of sync. Celtics trail by 10. On the wing, Ainge, covered by Hamilton. Johnson outside. Hamilton against Ainge. Fires away from outside. Another shot, and he figures it out with the lay-in.
When the shot goes up, he is not a guy you want to lose track of. Boy, that's a nice play right there.
1:41 left in the fourth quarter. And the three misses. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They've scored 10 straight. Here's Bird. Bird finishing in close.
And you know, in the painted area, Bird has a variety of moves. Can take you either direction and finish with either hand. He's a nightmare to defend, and believe me, I woke up in sweats many a times dealing with that guy.
Now here's Billups. Williamson outside. Hamilton outside. Billups, a screen on Ainge. And here is Billups. Williamson outside. Does not go in. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-6 run.
Danny Ainge finding a way to come up big right there. Terrific job by Ainge.
Here's Billups. Here's Williamson. And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws right there now give them a little bit of breathing room.
And here's a timeout from K.C. Jones now. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. High post Johnson. Frank is on him. Bird. Williamson there for the rebound. And so they choose to intentionally foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he ends up making the second, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And here's Boston. They're on a 14-3 run. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. From outside, a three-pointer. Good.
You can rely on Johnson for superb passing. He knows how to create for his teammates.
Detroit with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He drops the first one, and that puts them up by 5. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game. Now a timeout called by Boston. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
Still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Bird.
Bird would not be denied there. Great intensity to play through the foul.
Third team foul. At the line for your Celtics, Larry Bird, taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 5. Bird hits them both. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Shoot 2.
He hits the first, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
That should about seal the deal, showing the killer instinct.
Bird! And he does not hit. And he commits the intentional foul.
Kevin McHale.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good, and it's an 8-point game. And so it's Detroit with the W. People were writing their obituary before this game, but this win cast the series in a whole new light now.
And listen, they've still got to win 2 more, but after seeing how they performed tonight, is there any doubt, Kevin, they're capable of it? I mean, we could be in the midst of a major comeback.
No doubt at all, you're right. And that about wraps it up, folks. We hope you've enjoyed our broadcast of the NBA Western Conference quarterfinals. Alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan. And as always, we appreciate you joining us right here tonight on 2K. And as we leave you, we give you our player of the game, Chauncey Billups.